This is Excel Pause and Practice 3-3, Chapter 3, Pause and Practice 3-3. For this exercise, we will need the completed Pause and Practice 3-2 file, Excel file, which I have it here open. The first task is we need to go and rename this as Excel PPE 3-3. Initials PPE 3-3. Rename the file. Good. Task 2 is create a pie chart and display the total revenue. So select the P&L tab. We are in the P&L tab. Make sure you are in the P&L sheet and then click on cells A4 to A9. So you can click and drag and select A4 to A9 and then hold Control and press E4 to E9. Holding Control key, press total or E4 to E9. Okay. So that's the end of task 2. C. Now 2D, press the Insert Donut Chart button, which is in the Insert tab Charts group. So click on Insert the Charts group. You have the donut insert pie or donut chart. In that, you will have to press the arrow key to select the 3D pie. There are submenus. There are different types of pie charts, and the instruction on 2E says choose 3D pie, which is here. Okay. Now we have the chart, and now click the Move Chart button in the Charts Design tab. On the Chart Design tab, click on this and select Move Chart, and then select New Sheet and type Pie Chart as the name of the sheet. So let's select New Sheet and type Pie Chart as the name of the sheet. Click OK. This will create a new sheet called Pie Chart, and it will move this pie chart there. Okay, yes, that's the end of task 2. Task 3, format chart title. Select the pie chart. So when you click on this, it selects it. So it automatically selects the chart when you click on the chart area. Okay, now click the total text box and select it. Here you see the chart title here. So click on this and then you can type here rental revenue. And then Alt and Enter. When you hit Alt and Enter, it goes to the second line, and then you could type June through August. Enter. See, now it has given you 2 lines, and then click and drag and select the first line of the title. So click here and select the first line of this title, and as soon as you click on this, you could go to Home and change the font size to 24. Okay, so it automatically, you click here, it just says the first line is changed to 24, and click and drag the second line of the title, June through August. Select that, and then you'll also get a sub menu here. You can also change the font, or you could go to home and you can do the font. I'm going to do this again. You can click on this and change the font size to 18. It says change it to 18. Okay, good. So that's the end of task 3. Click the chart border to deselect the title. Okay. Next we go to task 4, explode a slice from the 3D chart. In order to do that, double click the pie and open the format data series. So now when you click on the pie, double click it, it's going to open a sub menu here. See, it says series options. You see the series options. Select the Indiana slice. So Indiana is actually the orange. If you take a look at the legend, it tells you it's the orange. So double click on just this. Previously the whole chart was selected. Now only this part is selected. The Indiana part is selected, and in the format data series, in the point of explosion, change it to 10%. See, now it just cuts a slice out of the 3D pie. That's the task. Okay. Now select the legend at the bottom of the chart. You see the legends, these are the legends. Select it and then increase the font size. Go to Home, Font tab, and font size it's already 9, so change it to 14, so it becomes more legible and readable. Okay, that's the end of task 4. Now we go to task 5. Create a map chart and illustrate the revenue by location. You see that there are states here. Now we're going to show them in the map. How do we do that? Let's see. Okay, so make sure you're connected to the internet, please. You have to be connected to the internet while you do this. Okay, select P&L tab. So we are in the pie chart tab. If you take a look at this, we are in the pie chart, so we have to go to P&L tab here. Click on P&L tab. This will bring you here. Okay, now select cells A4 to A9, A4 to A9, and hold Control and again select E5, E4 to E9. So you're selecting these two categories, and then click on recommended charts. Insert charts group. You see recommended in the charts group here. You see recommended charts, and in that you have to select filled map. See, this is actually called a filled map. Click on this and then click OK. This will actually give you another chart with a map showing you the different states and the numbers. We're going to format them. So click on the chart object and move it to position the top left so that it starts at K1. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger or maximize it so we are all able to. K1, so drag this to, so the top left hand corner, you have to make sure that you are moving it properly to K1. So the top left hand corner is in K1. And then if you clearly read the instructions, it says resize the chart to reach V18. So go to the bottom right and resize it until cell V18. That's what we are doing. So let's close this, and then we're going to hold this and drag until V18. 18 is here, V is here, V18. There you go, that's V18. Now let it go. Now you have filled it up from K1 to V18. That's the end of task 5. Next we go to task 6. Confirm the map chart is selected. Make sure it's selected, because if it's outside it is not selected. You can select the chart and then select chart elements from the drop down list. So if you click on format here, the format tab, current selection, and select chart elements, and there you go. And make sure you select the series total here. In the chart elements, select series total and then click format selection. So go to format, current selection group, format, current selection group, and series options. The series options, okay, you need to do it here. Okay, here we're doing click the format selection group, format tab, current selection group, click on the series options, okay, series options, and click on that area. Okay, here this side, we have to do it on the other side. So click on series options. In order to click on series options, there you go. One moment, let's go back. Okay, so we just have to select. Okay, it was selected wrongly. Okay, just select, make sure it is both are not selected, only the map area selected. Format, current selection, and then you can select current selection here. Click on current selection, format selection. So we have to go to this, sorry, format, current selection, format selection, and then you go to series options, click on format, data series, map area. Series options. Okay, we continue with task 6. So make sure you click on the chart elements, so format, current selection, and make sure that the series total is selected, series total from here. And after that, click on format selection, double click. Okay, now it brings up the series options. From the map area drop down list, select only regions with data. So from the whole map, we are only selecting the regions with data. Expand the series color, which is series color here. Series color, expand it, and click the fill color arrow at the minimum setting. The minimum setting, fill color arrow, and select gold accent for light 80%. Okay, so we are doing 8 column, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the second row, so which is gold accent for lighter 80%. Select that. Okay, good. Next, we click the fill color arrow at the maximum setting, which is here, maximum setting, fill color, and then in that you're going to select gold accent for 50%, the 8th row, 6th column. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So it's going to be the 50%. It's 40%. It's okay. Gold accent darker 50%. That's accent 4, 50%. Okay, good. Select that. Okay, and then click format data series, format data, which is okay, close the format data series. Close it. See, now you have seen all this has been formatted. Next, we could click on chart elements, quick button, and select the data labels box. In order to do that, the chart elements are right here. See, this is chart elements. Click on chart elements and select the data labels. There you go. We select the data labels. Now select the data labels. That's what it says. So now if you take a look at the chart, you are able to see the data labels, the numbers here. To do that, we selected the chart elements, which is a plus sign here, and we selected the data labels here. Good. Okay. Next, we go to the task 7. Format the chart title and chart area. Click on the chart title placeholder text box. You see the chart title text box here. Click it, and then you could go and enter. Double click, and then you can enter rental. Sorry, you got to delete the whole thing. Rental revenue. Rental revenue, comma, June through August. Okay. Click the chart border to deselect it. So once when you select it, it automatically moves away from the title. Okay, good. Next, verify the selection in the chart elements drop box. So click on format, current selection, and make sure the chart area is selected. See, click on the chart border to select the chart area. Verify whether it is selected. In the current selection, it should say chart area. Okay. Next, we go to click the shape outline arrow in the format tab. So if you go to format, you have to go to shape outline, which is shape styles. You click on shape styles, it's just shape outline. Click on this and select black text 1, which is the second row here. Black text 1. Okay, now you're able to see the outline for the whole chart. Okay, right. Next we go to click on shape fill. We're going to fill this. So again, format, shape styles, shape fill. You're going to click on the third row, first column, which is the light gray background 2. This is light gray background 2. That's what we're going to select. And then select Control and Home. It takes you to A1. Okay. Wherever you are, if you hit Control, it takes you to A1. That's the end of task 7. Now we go to task 8. Create a sunburst chart for concierge free review. So now we have to select the concierge fees tab, which is right here. If you see, there's a different types of sheets, concierge fees. Let's select that and then reduce the zoom size so that you can see 5 to 64. So this is row 1, 2. So we need to see from row 5 all the way till row 64, which is here. So we have to go and reduce the zoom size. The zoom out is here. Click on this. See, we are able to zoom out in such a way that we are able to see all. See, we are able to see from 5 all the way till 64. Okay, right. Now click the name box, which is here, and then you're going to type A5 colon, sorry, D64. Okay. Now when you hit, when you do that, it selects D5 all of this. Okay. Let's see, and hit enter. See, now it has selected A5 all the way till D64. Okay. Right. Now we're going to insert a sunburst chart. Insert hierarchy chart. So click on insert charts group. Okay. There is a hierarchy chart. If you take a look at this, this is called a insert hierarchy chart. In that, you have to click the arrow next to it. Okay. And choose sunburst. Once again, there are different types of hierarchy chart. So click on sunburst. There you go. Now we have a sunburst chart. Okay. Now move chart button. So click on format once again. Sorry, chart design. Click on move chart. And now we're going to create a new sheet and move this sunburst chart to that new sheet. So for that, it says click on new sheet and type sunburst. Click on new sheet and type sunburst and hit OK. Now it creates a new sheet called sunburst and it moves the whole sunburst chart here. Okay. Now click on chart elements and deselect the chart title box. So click on chart elements. This is chart elements. So click on chart elements and deselect the chart title box. Deselect it. Okay. So the title is gone. Okay. Right. Now come back again and deselect the chart. Good. Okay. Now we go to insert sparklines. That's the end of task 8. Now we go to task 9. Inserting sparklines on a worksheet. Click on the last year tab. So we go back to the tabs here and check where are the tabs. We go back and check the last year tab and we click on that. Here we go. The last year tab is here. Click on that. And now select the ranges B5 to M19. So we are from B5 to M19. So we got to select till M19. That's it. Here you go. Till M19. And click on column sparkline button in the insert tab, sparkline groups. So click on insert. Sparklines are here. In that you have to select the column sparkline like that. So it'll insert column sparklines. So let's do. So click the location range and select N5 to N19. So click on location range here, the column here. And you can either type it or you can go and select N5 through N19. You can either do this. Here you go. You can do that. or you could just type it right away there. I'm just selecting it, okay, and then click OK. See, now it just inserts all the spark lines for that particular range. Okay, right. Now that's the end of task 9. Now we go to task 10. How are we going to format these spark lines? I'm going to just make it a little bit so we are able to see this. So click format button. Make sure that this is still selected. Click format button, home cells, click format and increase the column width to 30. Column width, change it to 30. Now automatically it makes the width a little bit bigger. There you go. Okay. Next we go to select rows 5 to 19, which we already selected, and again change the row height to 30. Go back to home, cells, format, change the row height to 30. Sorry, row height also is 30. Okay, good. See, now it has also increased. Okay. Now select the sparkline group, which is here. We have selected it already. And then click on sparkline color in the sparkline tab. Click on the sparkline tab here and then select sparkline color, which is here. Sparkline styles, and this is sparkline color. Okay. If you make it a little bigger, you'll be able to see all of them. See, for example, you'll be able to see sparkline color, marker color, and styles and so on. Okay. But if you minimize it, you might be able to see only the icons. Okay. So we are here in the sparkline color. So the instruction says click sparkline color and light gray background to darker. Third row, third column. So click on this and say third row, third column, which is light gray background to darker 25%. Select that. Okay, now it fills up. Okay, next is select the high point box. Okay, sparkline tab, show group. Click on show group, select the high point. This is the show group, select the high point and then click marker color, okay, which is sparkline. This is marker color, and then select and point to the high point, green accent in the high point, select green accent 6, which is, let's see, green high point, let's see, that's green accent 6, select that. So it is substituted to green accent 6 color. Select N4 and N20 and N21. So let's go up to see. This is N4. Hold Control and hold N20 and N21. So this is to hold multiple cells like that, holding Control. And then, so we have selected N4, N20 and N21. Now go to Fill Color button, Home tab, Font Group, Fill Color. This is Fill Color. Select light gray background, which is third row second, which is light gray background to 10%. So it's filled up with that color. And then click on border, Home tab, font, outside borders. So font borders is here. So if you click on the Home tab, font borders is here. Click on this and say outside borders. Okay. Now select cells N5 to N19. So select from N5 to N19, which is here, and then apply all borders. So go back to Home tab, font, select the borders and say all borders. See, now it has entered all the borders. Click Control Home, which is here. Wherever you are in the chart, Control Home will take you to A1. Save the file and close the workbook, and that's the end of Excel Pause and Practice 3-3. To verify, you can take a look at all these charts that you have completed. It should look something like this to make sure that you have done correctly. That's end of Excel Pause and Practice chapter 3-3.